You guys see, man, we're finally getting to our E-fans. It's one of the biggest mods we've been wanting to do, man. It's also a mod that a lot of people have been waiting for as well. And overall, pretty easy mod as well. So, as you can see, it's finally time to get those E-fans in, man. Get a little more power, a little more reliability, and also a little quieter. So, a lot of pros to getting these E-fans. That being said, welcome back to another video, guys. Like I said, man, another day, another mod, man. You guys know the deal. It's finally time that we get these E-fans into this truck. A lot of people have been telling me where the E-fans at, why haven't I got E-fans? Well, there they are. So let's go ahead and get that started, man. Easy, quick mod. So here it is. Here's the ones I'm going with. They're the newer style 9-blade fan. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, I'll have the link in the description to where I bought these. I know there's two different ways you can get these installed. It's either by just plugging them in directly and just having a flip switch inside your truck. So basically you're just directing power to it and you turn it on with the on and off switch, or you could do it the way I'm gonna do it with the harness that goes directly into the computer, but that way you're gonna have to program it or have someone tune it to turn on, which is the way I'm doing it. But I'll be fine because when I had went to my tuner, he had already tuned it in for me. So he told me all I had to do was basically just plug it in and I'll be good to go. Y'all see it though, man. In our past video, we installed that 3-row 34-inch aluminum radiator. If you guys want to go ahead and check that video out, I'll go ahead and post it right here. But other than that, here's the truck, fellas. She's coming along, man. Those new to the channel, man, go ahead and check out the truck, how it looked when I first got it. I think you'll be just a little surprised, man, how long it's come. There you have it, man. Let's go ahead and get started on these E-fans. Just gotta take a couple things out, get that old fan out right there, and then we should be good to install a new one. Let's give that a few taps, and it should loosen up pretty well. There you go. After a few taps, should come off. In most cases, it should. If you do have a tough one, then they do make a kit for you guys. So you're able to hold that cylinder still so don't move, and go ahead and get that off. So now that we have the old one out, now we'll go ahead and try to slide in a new one and see how that fits. All right, guys, there you have it. You see it? Slides right on in, man. Nice and flush. It's gonna go right in where the old radiator used to fit on those 28-inch marks. So basically, my kit didn't come with like bolts and nuts and all that. So basically, just gonna have to get some. I'll probably just find some on the side. I have a bunch of screws in there, so I'll probably just find some. It actually utilizes the same nuts that we moved from the old radiator. So later, probably just go to a hardware store and get those exact same bolts. But for right now, I'll get some that hold it. And then also right here in the middle, as you can see, there's no hole there, so I'm thinking about just putting a self-tapper there. So as long as I get 2 screws, self-tapper, then we should be good to go, man. And then just start wiring it up. And there you have it, got some random screws for that. Nice and tight. So that's pretty much it, man. Slides right on in. That was very easy. Now we just gotta go ahead and get the harness going, and that should be easy as well, man. Here's our harness. Like I said, this is pretty much all we have left to do. As you can see, this kit already comes with the pins that are needed to go right into the computer. So that should be plug and play. And then we'll go ahead and get her started, man. We'll see how it runs, how it sounds. Let's get that going. That plugs in right in there. Just like that. And it's gonna be the same thing for that side as well. So right now we're just gonna go ahead and put our relay right there in that area. I should go ahead and show you once he's done. So as you can see, we mounted the relay right there, just right now for temporary. So the rest, we gotta figure out where we're gonna put the ground. Obviously, this side's gonna bolt up to this side, but right now we'll just get that figured out and then do the computer last. So for this first ground, this one right here, that one should be able to go just right there. So we'll get that off, get that bolted on, then we'll figure out the other ones. There you have it. And for that second ground, all we're gonna do is extend it, make the wire a little longer, just because it was a little short. I'm sure we could have figured out a way to maybe get it somewhere over here, but then we would risk it hitting the belt, so we didn't really want to do that. So instead, we're just extending the wire, making it longer. There you have it. So we decided just to put both grounds right there. So that should be perfectly fine. So that's gonna be pretty much it. We got our plugs plugged into the fans, got our 2 grounds right here. Obviously the positive is going to go into the positive right here, And then lastly is getting these pins into the computer right there. So we'll go ahead and do that next. Just have two 7mm bolts on each one, and it should pop off just like this. So we have our green one, which is gonna go into our red connector right here. And then it's gonna go into pin 33. And then this one, it says 42 blue, but we're assuming, you know, since this one's green, so we're assuming this one's blue. This one's gonna go into blue, into the 42 pin. And if you're wondering where you can read those numbers, once you open the back, right here, you get that plastic off. You'll see all the numbers right there along the side. You just find it, plug it in, and you should be good to go, man. Put it all back together. So there you have it. It's gonna be one of the first ones on the edge.
Second one to
right there, 42.
right.
Just slides on in right there. So we'll grab our white pin and go ahead and insert that. Before you do that, we forgot you actually have to take the blue cover off. You take it off, then you slide it in, and then you should watch it slide in. There you go. You can see it starting to come through. And there you have it. You see it right there. Hold it through. Go ahead and put your blue cover back on. Then you're pretty much good for that one, and then same thing on the other one. So in our case, pin 33 already has a wire. Basically, from what we know, you're supposed to take out the old one and then replace it with that one. There you have it. Take out the old green one, and then we just slid in a new one. That's pretty much it, man. Throw the cover back on. There you have it. Now you just put everything back together, bolt it back up. Last thing is getting our positive hooked up, and that's it, man. Try it out. Actually, we're gonna just plug it into this one. It's gonna be a lot easier. So into there, and then that's it, man. We'll go ahead and back it up, take it on out, and start her up, man. All right, we rolled it out. So that's pretty much it, man. That's a quick little easy breakdown of installing E-fans if you're doing it with the harness. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot easier if you just do a switch, if you just add power to it and do a switch. So, but this is how you do it. If you don't want to have a switch, but obviously at the same time, your tuner has to tune it in. So if you want that to kick on with temperature, just keep that in mind. So otherwise, you guys see it. Check it out, man. Got rid of that fan. All clean. So all that's left is pretty much start it up. I hope all goes well, man. Let's see. All right, first start. Let's go ahead and check it out. If it works right, it's gonna take a few seconds for those fans to kick in. So the fans just turned on right around those temps. So just to go ahead and show you guys. So there you have it, man. That was a success. The fans turned on around like temps of 208, 210, somewhere around there. It had two different speeds. So the first speed was on low. Once the truck got a little hotter, it turned on the higher speed of the fans. So there you have it, man. Overall, pretty well. Quick, easy mod. You also get a few horsepower getting rid of that fan. You get like 10, 15, somewhere around there, I believe. So yeah, man, worked out good, came out good. Pretty easy mod if you want to do that yourself. Like I said, you guys seen where I bolted it in, just bolts right in, even on top of that aluminum fan. So that should not be an issue at all. But now, let me go ahead and give you guys a POV now, man, driving it. I'll let you guys know if I feel any difference, any change, more power. So let's go ahead and do that, man. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and do a few little first gear pull, second gear. You guys know the deal, man. Try to get a few pops and bangs for you guys. Believe it or not, man, this truck does pop and it does bang. So let's go. Go ahead and start it up. So me recording this is actually a few days later. Like I said in previous videos, I like to test my product before I go and tell you guys to buy the same product. Make sure everything works well so you guys aren't buying shit that don't work well. But so far I haven't had any issues with the E-fans. They've been working great. But that being said, like I mentioned, this is a few days later. Keep the interior, man. I already started working on it. See if you guys can notice any changes, but make sure you guys stay tuned for that. That's gonna be my next video, working on the interior. Not sure if you guys can hear those pops, man, but it is popping. There you have it, man. Checking on temps, checking on everything else. It's running pretty good, real smooth. Another successful eBay product. Just those little tiny pulls, I can already definitely tell. Taking off those fans and adding those E fans has definitely helped power wise. I definitely do feel a difference. So all right, but there you have it, guys. Like I said, man, quick, little easy mod. If you guys want quick, easy power gains, like I said, definitely can feel a difference. Not a huge difference, but a difference nonetheless. We're gonna be doing that interior next. That's the next mod. As you've seen, I already got started on that. Make sure you stay tuned for that next video. That's pretty much it, man. You guys know the deal. Like, comment, and subscribe to the boy to see the truck nonetheless. See you on the next video, man.